Namaste, welcome to Geeta's Kitchen. Let's see what is in our lunch box for day 4. We are going to have chapatis and stuffed bhindi. So for the stuffed bhindi is lady's finger. You have taken about quarter kg of lady's finger, washed it thoroughly and drained. Now after draining, take them on a clean cloth like this and wipe them dry thoroughly. Then your bhindi will not be sticky. So you have to wipe them thoroughly till they are dry. Now after wiping, you just cut off the head and the tip portion like this. If it is long, cut it into half and make a slit in the center. Don't cut it totally, just make a slit like this. If it is a small one like this, you can just use the whole bhindi as such and make a slit. So when you buy itself, preferably you can choose all small sized ones. For absolute beginners, one small tip while selecting this lady's finger or bhindi, choose tender ones and you just have to bend the tip. It should snap easily like that. That is the sign of a good, tender, fresh bhindi. I am sure you must have seen your mothers doing that while buying vegetables. Our bhindis are all split and ready now. Now as a pre-preparation, I have already kneaded the dough for the chapatis. 1 cup wheat flour, a little bit of salt and a teaspoon of oil with water and made it into a dough. So do that the first thing before you start even cutting the bhindis so that the dough rests for a while. Next we have to make the stuffing. For that I have taken half cup of gram flour or besan. To this we'll add some salt to taste, some chilli powder about half a teaspoon. This is coriander powder, dania powder. I am going to take about 2 teaspoons and this is Jeera, Cumin seed powder. We can take again half a teaspoon and a little bit of haldi or turmeric powder. Mix all these together very well. Add about 2 tablespoons of oil to this and again mix it very well and keep. You can add a little bit more oil if you like, so that it all blends together very well. Also you can taste and see if you require little more salt or little more chilli powder. According to your family taste, you can adjust. Now we have to fill this stuffing into the slit bhindis. So you take each split bhindi like this and put the stuffing inside it. Press it well. Like this you do with all the slit pieces of bhindi. We have stuffed the masala into the bhindis and kept ready. Now take a wide pan and about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil you can take. When it is hot, add a teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera and also some hing to it. Next, this is 1 large onion. I have chopped it. Add that also. Fry everything together for a couple of minutes. Next, add in the chopped tomatoes and fry them also together. Next, place these stuffed bhindis in the pan. Use the flame, cover it and cook it for about 15 minutes and from time to time keep checking it and turning it over. While this is being done, we can make the chapatis. We have rolled the dough into balls and we are rolling out the chapatis on the board. I have rolled out one, placed it on a hot tawa. Allow it to cook for a couple of minutes till it bubbles up a little bit. Let's have a look at our bhindi also. Just give it a good stir and let it continue to cook till done. Turn it over, cook on the other side also for a few minutes, then we can add the oil to it. Now again you can turn it over and we'll add a little bit of oil for the chapati. Cook till it is well roasted on both the sides and remove. Similarly, you can make with the remaining ones also. Our chapatis are done. You can keep them aside. Now let's have a look at the sabji also. Exactly 15 minutes and it's beautifully done. The bhindi is well cooked and also we have retained the lovely green color of the bhindi. It's very tasty too. Now as I am packing, let me share with you some memories which I have with this recipe. Every recipe has some memory associated with it. This at home we call this as panchal bhindi. The reason being, many years ago my husband was posted in Indore and we had a person called Panchal who used to drive the car in which my husband was traveling to his office. And Panchal used to come over and I used to give him tea in the kitchen and he would ask me what I am making. And at that time I was not very familiar with North Indian cooking. So I used to give him this tiffin box with all South Indian, that is sambar rice, curd rice, vegetables and maybe some salad and so on. This was many years ago. And in his office he had a wonderful team. And all their tiffin boxes would be kept on the table, I understand. So one day my husband came home and told me, "Arey, the bhindi you prepared today was very tasty. I liked it very much." And I was a bit surprised. I said, "Bhindi? I had not prepared any bhindi today. I made potato for you." And then he told me, "No, this is what happens in office." And maybe he got a little bit late to the dining area that day and others were very fond of South Indian food, so they took the food from his tiffin box and replaced it with their chapati and bhindi in his box. So he had enjoyed it a lot. So when Panchal came into the kitchen, I told him that this was what had happened. He said, "Arey Bhabhi, aisa kyun bana raha hai? Main sikhati hu na aapko. I will teach you how to make the bhindi." And this is how he taught me. So that way I have learnt recipes from many people from all walks of life. And today I am very happy. We recently met him at a wedding and he has two daughters who are grown up and brilliant software engineers. So let's pack our panchal bhindi, the stuffed bhindi. So today's lunch box, chapati and stuffed bhindi, favorite combo at home, is now ready. Do try out the recipe, share it with your family and friends, and come back to Geeta's Kitchen for more such easy, tasty recipes. Don't forget to tap the bell icon for notification about my latest videos. Thank you.